Hello everyone. I'm not really sure if I mentioned this or if I talked about this before, but if you're using Jira Automation, then there are a few challenges, there are a few things that you need to be always aware of. Basically, automation rules have limits, and you can, of course, take a look at the usage tab to understand your executions and those limits. For example, if you look at this page, automation service limits, you can see here that of course you can do automation and it is great, but it is not really for each and every situation. For example, you can't really have more than 65 components, which is, to be honest, more than enough, to be honest. When you're searching for issues using a JQL in your automation rule, it won't really go beyond 1,000 issues. And there are, of course, limits around basically the number of times your rule or number of times all of your rules are executed. So this is something that, of course, you need to keep in mind. And whenever you are trying to configure Jira, maybe for your client, it could be a good idea to basically set up some kind of a rule. And fortunately, you can do that to basically understand these things that will probably not work once those limits are crossed. So just create a rule, and if you scroll down, you will probably find something like service limit breached. Let us say when you have reached or when you're about to breach your service limit, and maybe you want to check it every 12 hours. I'm not really sure. I guess every 12 hours is probably fine. I think you don't really need to get an email from Jira about these limits every hour, or maybe you don't really want to check it every hour. I think once a day is fine. Save it, and then you may want to add a new action. And a new action could be to simply send an email, but you can also create a ticket for you. So you can always create a ticket, create a new issue. Maybe you want to do it somewhere in your service desk. I think JSM team, I guess, something like that, or some kind of a service desk, and then raise a new incident, maybe a task. I think it is not really an incident. Maybe we can raise a new incident like service limit crossed 80%, right? Something like that. And you can, of course, monitor that project. And along with that, you may also want to add this email thing, right? Because why not? You may want to get notifications from your Jira instance, maybe for your administrators. So I think this could be useful. Service limit crossed 80%. This could be your rule, and if you turn it on, this will of course help you. So I thought I'll probably talk about it because you can do that. And if you're not really using automation rules, I think you should. By the way, if you want to learn automation rules, I have plenty of videos. Just go to my courses and find Mastering Jira Cloud Automation. These videos are free, and you can learn how to automate your Jira instance by going through these videos. But of course, if you have any specific question, you can always contact me. All right, that is it. That is it for today's video. I hope you found this video useful and you learned something new. Thank you very much. Bye bye.